Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of how to do a Rainbow Power Rainbow Dash Zelf custom. And in the first part we made the wings and painted them, and also painted the body of the Design Yourself. So it's all blue now. And how many coats of paint the wings ended up being, I used the green foam, and it ended up being a lot of different coats of the blue to be completely blue and not show any of the green through. So if you're going to do this, I highly recommend getting a light blue foam or white foam, and then the painting, if you get the light blue that matches Rainbow Dash, you wouldn't have to paint it at all, which would be very good because it took like 20 different coats on each side of this blue for it finally to be blue. And then the body and the head ended up being like 4 coats of blue each, and then a couple extra on the ears where the pink was to cover that up. So yeah, I'm going to start coloring the rainbow-fied wings, which I have my reference photo right here. As you can see, there's purple, a darker blue, yellow, orange, and then red. And then this part right here, I'm just going to keep the blue because that's about what it looks like. So to do this, I got a whole bunch of these Sharpie paint pens and the colors that I need for all the markings. And so I'm just going to go ahead and paint it with these pens. Okay, so I got the purple painted on. And I tried to do the same side of both wings so you can kind of look at them and try to make them symmetrical with the paint. But yeah, I'll let the purple dry on this side, then flip it over and do the purple on the other side on both of them. And it's important with the edge of the foam to paint that purple as well. And something I do to get into the cracks where the pen cap won't fit, if you take your paint pen and you press it down like this, some extra paint will form a puddle, and then you can use a small brush like this and pick up the paint and then paint in creases just like that. So you make sure that the whole edge is purple. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing the facial markings for Rainbow-fied Rainbow Dash. The 3 lightning bolts you see in purple, pink, and green on the cheek. I'm going to be placing them on this side right here and on this side right here. Okay, for the second lightning bolt, the pink one, I looked over and I couldn't find my pink paint pen, so I decided to experiment and use a regular Sharpie. It comes out a little darker, but it looks and works pretty well, actually. I was surprised. So the next part is a little bit of an experiment, even for me. You see how on her hooves and her hands there's like this tiny bit of like gradient, a little bit darker. I'm going to try and do that. So my idea is I have this soft pastel and this kind of darker blue. So I have this piece of paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rub real hard. So there's sort of like a pile of this color right here on this paper. And I'm going to take a big paintbrush and I'm gonna kind of just pick up a little bit of the dust like that. And then I'm gonna take the hand and brush it a little bit. I need some more pastel. You could also probably work off some pastel with like sandpaper to make good dust. And it's working a little bit. Try a different brush. See if that helps. Maybe something a little smaller. Okay. Okay. There we go. So, it's pretty light, which is what I wanted, but there's a little difference in color. Keep on working on it. After I do this, I'm actually probably going to seal it, the body at least, so this pastel doesn't brush off. And I'm going to use Testors spray lacquer, and this is dull coat, so it doesn't go super shiny on me. So yeah, I'm going to do this on both hands and the feet, and then use that lacquer spray to seal it. Okay, and here is how she looks with the little bit of darker blue on the hands. And I will also put a little bit of the darker blue pastel in the ears. So I'm going to spray it with that Testors lacquer spray now, but I'm going to be covering up the hair and the eye section so that does not get affected. And it'll just put a little coat on the head and the body, but then I'll still be doing the markings on the body over that, and then after I'm completely done, I'll spray it again. And this spray is pretty strong, has a lot of fumes, so it's important to be ventilated and use safety precautions while using it. Okay, now I'm going to try to do the rainbow-fied lightning bolts on her feet and arms. Those markings, which are blue, purple, green, and pink. Once again, I'm using the pink Sharpie because I can't find where I put the pink pen. And I think the Sharpie looks pretty good with like the crisp edges you can get with it. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, and now for Rainbow Dash's cutie mark. And I was debating a lot on where to put it because obviously the Zelf body is different from a pony body. I was thinking maybe putting it on both sides right here. And another thought would be maybe the side of the leg or maybe on the tummy. But I think I decided to put it on either side right here, sort of this side, like right there and there. So yeah, that is what I'll be doing now. Okay, so I'm going to paint her cutie marks right there. I have the two clouds on the both sides, and then I'm going to paint the lightning bolt in red, yellow, and blue coming down. Okay, so I finished her cutie mark. And while I was waiting for it to dry, while the extra colors weren't in pictures that I saw, I mean, I googled Rainbow-fied Rainbow Dash and her markings like seemed to change in every single picture that I saw. So I decided to add some more colors to make it more fun. So I added red, yellow, and orange little lightning bolts to both her legs and arms. And I added some to the front of her arms so you can see it from the front. And right now I'm just waiting for the cutie mark to dry, and then I will start working on gluing the wings to her. And here's the wings with all the colors on it on both sides. And this one, I have to fix this little spot here, but yeah, so that's how the wings look. And then I'll be gluing them to her, and then we'll be done. So I went ahead and also added some more rainbow lightning bolts to her back above her cutie marks. And once again, while waiting for stuff to dry, I decided to add even more colors to her face. Originally, it was just purple, pink, and green, but then I added all the rainbow colors to her face and the little lightning bolt. This is not something you have to do. You might like get closer to the toy version or the movie version, but I just kind of went rainbow crazy. Okay, and the last step would be to glue the wings on, and you have to figure out which side you want to be front and which side you want to be back, and there's going to be one for each side, and I'm going to be gluing them right here. And I use the crease in the back, the spine of the back, as good middle point. So it'll be like right there. And then you just go ahead and put your glue on the inside like this. I'm using Elmer's Craft Bond all-purpose glue again, and it's strong, wet tack, dries clear, which is good, having a dry clear glue, but I bet basically you could probably use any sort of strong crafting glue for this part. I just set it down like this. You hold it for a while until it sticks. Okay everyone, and now that the wings are dried and glued on, it's complete! I'm so excited. I think this came out pretty well. Like I said before in the beginning of the video, I wasn't customizing the hair for this one because she did have rainbow hair, even though it's not Rainbow Dash's exact colors. I may try in the future to customize the hair as well by replacing it, and if I do that, I will surely make a video and update you guys how that looks. But here she is. So I got a little closer so you can see from head to toe on the front what she looks like, and here is from head to toe in the back what she looks like. Yeah, so thank you so much guys for watching this Zelf custom video, part 1 and part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me customize this Zelf into a Rainbow-fied Rainbow Dash Zelf. I sure had a lot of fun doing it, and if any of you out there decide to do this, I would really like to see your pictures or videos if you end up doing one. And thank you guys again so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you're not one of my subscribers yet. And please have a great day, and see you guys later. Bye!